Welcome back to Black Swan Outdoors. And if you're anything like me and you've got a lot of junk in your trunk, I've got some cheap solution to help you get organized. Welcome back to Black Swan Outdoors. Today we are going to talk about organization. So you may have seen different types of products that help you organize Molle Gear, and that has kind of a grid pattern to it that you can adhere to, like a gun box or into a car, or into a backpack. So if something like that is a little bit out of your price range, what you can use that works just the same is kennel flooring. This is just plastic grid that is used for flooring on a dog kennel, or it links together here as well, that you can use for like greenhouse benches. So you can go to a greenhouse supply store or a farm many different farm stores, and you can find this. It's under the name Duramax or Polymax. There's different names, different brands, but it's pretty rugged, pretty flexible. Price point is about $20. I'm not sure, that's probably not with shipping, but if you had a few friends, you could go in together and for 20 bucks buy yourself a piece of kennel flooring and start some kind of project. Now what I did, I have a pre-cut board here that I've cut out. So as you can see, there's one missing hole or a space right here. I cut off part of this, the male part of this section on this panel, just so that it could fit into easier into a backpack. And then this larger panel is for the back seat of the car. So so just a skill saw and 20 bucks, and you got yourself 2 panels to organize your gear. So in just a second, I will show you what this looks like totally organized. And this is what it looks like all set. So I have an entrenching tool, just some basic surplus pouches. There's a MS-2000 strobe in here, compass, goggles, water, NBC kit, which I have a video on, rope, and then a small light stick. So generally things that you might want to be able to grab in an emergency. You know, and if the car was totally packed, that's fine, because it's on the back panel. I can just open up that switch right there, and the whole back panel comes down, and now I have access to it. So if you have it on just that one side, it gives you access then to the entire panel. The other thing too is there's a carrying strap here, and this carrying strap uses it for me to be able to move this entire thing very quickly into the house or wherever I need to go. And then I can also take that off and I can use it for the NBC kit, or I can use it for the water bottle as well. So it gives me kind of some carrying options. Let me show you what the front seat looks like. So this is the smaller panel that we cut out, and that's going to sit in the front seat. So this is things that you might need very quickly as you're if in the front seat, sorry. So I have a first aid kit here, an IFAK right here, so if you come across a vehicular accident of some kind, a water bottle holder. I find it pretty handy to have that, so I often have my coffee cup in there, Baofeng UV5R, and then a pair of binoculars. And right here in a opposing color is a seatbelt cutter. Sometimes I used to carry this on my seatbelt itself, but I find it to be actually more handy here, because if I needed to respond to an accident or something, I could grab this whole thing. I've got water, first aid kit, IFAK, and the means of cutting. So yeah, so basically that's the setup. This is black with the idea that it's going to blend in a little bit better with the seats. I can put it in the back seat as well. with the tinted windows, it would be very hard to see. All of these pouches are from 511, except for this guy here. This is Condor. I'm not sure if it's a radio pouch or what they call it, but it's a small pouch, and it fits small GPSs and Baofeng UV5Rs just perfectly. And I don't know if it's even 20 bucks, maybe 10 bucks or something. So super awesome setup. That is the greenhouse bench dog kennel setup.